What's up, everyone? Bill Lethman here for Money Evolution. And in today's video, I'm going to be answering the question, what is passive income? So if you've been hanging around YouTube or Facebook here over the last few months, it seems like almost every big influencer is talking about passive income. And there seems to be a little bit of confusion over what exactly is passive income. So I thought I'd come on here, make this quick video about what my definition is of passive income. So first of all, let me tell you something that passive income is not. Passive income is not your side hustle, which is another big topic that a lot of people are talking about here. And so we're just going to put a big X through that. And we're going to have some videos where we're going to talk about side hustling. But passive income, in my definition, is income that you're earning where you're not directly trading your time for dollars. Okay, so let's talk about some examples of that. So one example, obviously, are traditional investments like stocks and bonds and mutual funds and things. And that's a lot of the stuff that we work with here, a lot of things that we talk about here on the channel. And so obviously, if you save some money, save $1,000 or $10,000, you go out and you buy a stock, and maybe that stock pays you a dividend. Well, that dividend that comes in is considered to be passive income. Now, there obviously is going to be some work involved in that. You're going to have to maybe do some research to pick the stocks or pick the mutual funds or investments that you're going to be investing in there. And you're also going to have to do some work along the way too. So you can't just sit back and hold on to a portfolio and expect to do nothing. You're still going to have to go back, periodically review that, make sure it's still doing what you want it to do. But considering how that income comes in, you're not directly trading your time for those dollars. Another type of passive income is real estate investments. And so this is obviously a very big one and something that a lot of people probably are very familiar with. You might be saying, oh boy, you know, I had a brother-in-law that did real estate investments, and boy, he was always over there, you know, cleaning the toilet and doing all these repairs, and it was just a big nightmare and everything. But real estate investing can be an excellent source of passive income. And again, this is going to be something where there is going to be some time involved in this. You might have to spend some time going out researching properties, looking at, in some cases, maybe, you know, dozens and dozens of properties to find one that's going to work for you. And then once you own that property, you might have to do some work, maybe rehabbing the house. But generally, once you have a tenant in place, hopefully that income is coming in consistently there, and you could sit back and collect those rent checks. And if you really wanted to, you could actually hire a property manager so they could do the work. So they're getting the call at 2 in the morning when the tenant is locked out of the house or what have you, and they're doing that. So you can come back and get that as another form of passive income. You could start another form of a business, and you could do all kinds of different businesses, but what I like to refer to as a business is something where you don't have to necessarily be involved in the day-to-day operations, okay? So let's say my business here, working as a financial advisor, is not something that I would classify as passive income, because I have to basically directly be involved in the business every step of the way. I can't really hire somebody to do what I do, so I have to be involved with clients. And so if you own, let's say, a bakery, okay, if you're in the bakery and you're working from morning till night and you're baking the bread and putting the pies in the oven and all of that, then you don't necessarily have what I would refer to as a classic definition of a business. Now, if you own that bakery and you had a manager and you had people that were working for you and you went to check in on the business, let's say, you know, once or twice a week, then that would be what I would call a passive income, where you can now, you know, own maybe multiple bakery locations. And so think about that from a business standpoint. You could do things like what we're doing here. You know, you could start a YouTube channel. So if you have an expertise or something that you know a lot about, you could start a YouTube channel, get on, make some videos, talk about the things that you're knowledgeable about. Chances are there's probably some people that want to hear about that, hear your expertise, and you could make advertising revenue. So again, there's some work involved with putting together a YouTube channel, but once those videos are up there, you continue to maybe make advertising revenue as those videos are being viewed by people there. Podcasting is another one there. So anyway, I hope that gives you kind of just a couple of quick ideas there, and there's obviously dozens more passive income ideas, but I think we hit on a couple of the big ones there, and hopefully it maybe gives you a little bit of an idea of how that might fit into your overall strategy. So thinking about this as maybe you're going into retirement, maybe having some passive income obviously makes a lot of sense. If you're going to quit your job and retire and you're going to be relying on maybe just pensions and Social Security benefits, having some of these other sources of passive income could not only maybe kind of fill some of the time in your retirement, but also make that retirement a little little bit more economical for you too, where you have additional sources of revenue coming in. So anyway, hope you got some great value out of today's video. If you like, hit that like or subscribe button, and I'll see you back here in one of our next videos. Thanks.